I'm Rebecca at Seint Artist, and I want to talk to you today about the basics of 3D foundation. So after I shade match you, telling you the colors that I recommend for your specific skin tone, you'll place your order and then get your makeup in tins like this. And these are really all you need to get started, especially if you kind of want to just get your feet wet in this makeup, you're not really sure what you think about it, you have never tried it before. 4 basic colors is all you need to get started. And those 4 colors fit perfectly in a palette 4. You literally take the lid off and pop it in your compact. You can arrange these however you want. Whatever makes the most sense to you is how I recommend putting them in the compact. So this is the brightening shade. It's usually 1 to 2 shades lighter than your main foundation color, the contour, and then the blush. Then once your tins are in, you can start applying it. 99% of the time, I will recommend the 3D brush. If you have room in your budget to get a few extra brushes, the detail brush is great, the blend brush is great, but really all you need for a basic 3D foundation application is your 4 colors and the 3D brush. Now, I typically like to apply the least amount of product to my face as possible while still getting the coverage that I'm looking for. I start with the contour, and I'm just going to apply this anywhere I want to create depth and shadow. At the top of my forehead along my hairline, I'm also gonna go just below my cheekbone, starting at my hairline, but not going past the corner of my eye. Then also down the side of the bridge of my nose, not the side of my nose, but just the side of the bridge, leaving a very small gap right in the middle for my foundation color. And then also just a tad along my jawline to chisel that out. Next, I'm going to flip the brush around and apply my main foundation color. I'm basically going to put this anywhere I did not put the contour. And again, this is the color that should match your skin tone. That's my job as an artist, is to make sure you are wearing the right shade for your skin tone. As you can see, I'm just applying a little bit as I go. I like to be very conservative. Again, wearing the least amount of product as possible while still getting the coverage that I'm looking for. Once I have that all in place, I will just go through and soften everything up. I want to keep that contour where I put it, but just soften it so it's not so harsh. And always make sure you're blending in with your neck so we don't get that foundation line. So you can see this is the perfect shade for my skin tone this time of year. Next, I'm going to apply my blush, and I like to use my finger for this one, and you're going to apply it right above the contour. Then taking that same side of the brush that I was just using, I'm going to soften that and blend that out. I want to try to keep the blush above the contour, not getting too much on the apples of my cheeks, because naturally we are more red in this area, so it will look more natural if we keep it in that area. Our blushes can actually be used as lip color as well. I usually just dab a little bit on with my finger, and look how pretty that color is. This color is Sandstone, by the way. It's one of my very favorites. The last thing I'm going to do is apply my brightening highlight, which again is 1 to 2 shades lighter than your main foundation color. There's a few different ways you can apply this. If you just have the 3D brush, you can apply it with your finger into the areas I'll show you in just a second, or the blend brush is really nice for this, or the smaller side of the detail brush. There's several different options for applying that brightening color. Today I'm going to use the blend brush, and I'm just going to tap into it just slightly, and I'm going to put it on the inner and outer corner of my eye. I also love doing this at the very end when I'm done applying my eyeshadow, because it's great for cleaning up any excess eyeshadow that may have fallen on my cheeks, or I've gotten a little carried away on the outer corner of my eyes. You can also add a touch of that brightening highlight to your T-zone as well. When you're ready for a shade match, you can press the link in my bio or in the description. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please save, share, and follow for more.